After 2 games, 15 expansion packs comes Sims 3. It's nice to know that 10 years of our lives and our hard-earned cash, they finally got it right. I think I'm detecting a pattern here. You pretty much gotta be living underneath a rock if you never heard of The Sims. Basically, it's a people simulator, and the point of the game is, well, whatever you want it to be. It's one of those few games that appeals to businessmen, soccer moms, bipolar psychopaths, and voyeuristic stalkers.
I mean a real pink, like fuchsia.
It gives the players the ability to do whatever it is they want, in a vast world of things to do. There are endless creative possibilities, just like a sandbox, Legos in a sandbox. Let's take a gander at it. Number 1, the story. You might ask yourself, how does this game with no clear point have a story? This isn't like a movie where there's a beginning, a middle, and an end. Of course, there are some movies that don't even follow this method. This is also not your typical game. Most games have some sort of form of a linear plot, meaning you have something similar to a movie, 3-act structures. Now the difference between the two mediums is that a film has no interaction. A game usually has a lot of interaction, unless you're playing Metal Gear Solid 4. Now whether it's an adventure game, action, strategy, role-playing, simulation, or some sort of combination of any of them, you'll have some sort of storytelling element. You may ask, how does a game like Tetris have a story? Well, it doesn't. But let's just say you're playing a game of Tetris and your blocks are getting higher and higher, and at the last minute, you find a little long Twinkie thing, and then booyah! All the blocks get under control, and then you can tell your grandkids and your neighbors, and you can beat them. How is that not a great story? Pong anybody? The Sims 3 can be categorized in the simulation category. Maybe that's probably where they got the name from. Simulation games do exactly what they sound like they do. Simulate aspects of real or fictional reality. Sims 3 is, at glance, a people simulator where people or Sims can be created, they can get jobs, they can, procreate and die. Kick the bucket. Only a lot faster. You can start the game by creating a sim. You can pick male, female, fat, skinny, ripped, not ripped, hair, no hair, ugh. It's here that you can create the person or sim of your dreams, the person you always wanted to be, or the one you wanted to be with. Hey, baby. Or otherwise, you can pick the clothing that they wear, which are everyday, formal, underwear, athletic, underwear, swimming. What about a costume? A costume. If you don't like the color or the texture of your outfit, you can always customize it to your liking. You can get pretty close to creating yourself. This looks just like me. That's a pretty good looking guy. Alright, I'll make it look really like me. Jenny Craig. With all the different ways to change the way your sim look, you can also pick the traits they have. So if you want to create a sim that's an athlete, who's charismatic, a family man, or a hopeless romantic whose lifelong goal is to make some lucky female sim happy, then go for it. But on the other hand, if you want to create an insane, over-emotional, hot-headed, evil sim whose life aspiration is to wahoo with everybody on the block, then go ahead and do that too. Why did she do that? I just wanted to make her happy. This level of customization really attaches the player to the character that they're creating right before you get your creation even out into the world. Congratulations, Mom and Dad. She's a gold-digging psycho. Once you have your sim, you can pick the house they live in, get a job, start living their life, pursue short-term and long-life-term aspirations. Short-term goals are things like talking to people, making romaine noodles, reading a book, having a baby, leaving your sister's kids at the laundromat while you run and buy lotto tickets. But if you don't want to do all that stuff, you don't have to. In fact, if you don't want to have another baby, forget it. If you want to quit your job, no. If you want to wahoo with somebody like Becky, Chesmerella, Jane, and you're not... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Once I had a short-term aspiration of getting out of bed and going pee, but you know what? I got bigger and better dreams. And a new pair of shorts. If you do choose to carry out their long-term lifetime aspiration, it will determine what type of job or skills that they have to get. Here are a list of lifetime wishes. Go ahead, hit the music, Billy Bob Joe. Astronaut, creature, robot, crossbreed, master thief, superstar athlete, celebrated 5-star chef, CEO of megacorporation.com, chess legend, culinary librarian, what in Mother Hubbard, the Emperor of Evil, forensic specialist, aka dynamic DNA pro, gold digger, golden tongue, golden forefingers, heartbreaker, hit movie composer, illustrated author, international super spy, Jack Sparrow, whoops, that's not right, living in the lap of luxury, master of the arts, the perfect garden, the perfect mind, perfect body, perfect private aquarium, perfect, drop my chew, what is professional author, leader of the free world, just like Jefferson Davis, rockstar, swimming in cash, I'm Ron Burgundy, super popular, Renaissance sim, being surrounded by family, MacGruber, world-renowned surgeon, private museum, bottomless nectar seller, that must be some sort of wine, seasoned traveler, physical professionalist, Chuck Norris, red explorer, visionary, world-class galler, fashion phenomenon, firefighters, superhero, paranormal profiteer. Wait, here we go, that's more like persuasive private eye, what the devil, monster maker, Tom Hanks, possession is 9/5 law, home designer hotshot, distinguished director, lifestyles of the rich and famous. Wait a minute, wasn't that a television show? Master mixologist, horror, one sim band, Kevin Bacon. Now you might be overwhelmed with the amount of lifetime goals that your sim potentially can code down, but actually, most of them can be completed just by simply starting a career path. Others, just a bit more complicated. This gives the players a vast sandbox of opportunity to explore. Move into a town, get a job, find a girl, get married, refinance your trailer, have some kids, see them grow up, and ruin their lives. I swear the last time those kids had my shooting gun blew up. Have grandkids, and then die. It gives the player far more likelihood of getting involved the more time they put into their Sims character.